Welcome back to the Journey to the FarLands. Alright, let's see here. Got everything in order it looks like. Let's get out of here and get on the way. Oh, I forgot to do in this icy area here. Okay, well, let's close that up, and it looks like we'll have an easier time getting up over there. Get moving. Lots of frozen tundra and frozen ocean here. The thing about frozen ocean is it's a nice, easy way to get good progress over water. In any event, here we are, episode 43 of the Journey to the FarLands. And just to stay with tradition, the size of the world. Let's just follow the coast. The size of the world right now, as of the start of this episode, is at 1,110.18 megabytes, with Windows reporting something like 1.08 or something like that. You know, I was going to stop bothering with Windows or what Windows reports because it's always different, and I've never understood what the reason for the size difference is. It might be that Windows is recording the size of hidden system files in there as well that are not related to the Minecraft world. Something like that. So I think I'm going to stop bothering with that. Just the size that Minecraft reports, that's going to be good enough for me. Okay, well, it looks like a boat's going to be good enough for me too. Anyway, we are proceeding onward, making progress, and I also have to say a great big huge humongous over the top thank you to Mr. Brian, who provided a excellent, awesome donation to the family in need. That has been amazing. That was truly amazing, sir, I have to say. You really do know how to go over the top, and that was awesome. You have my gratitude, you have the family's gratitude, and so on. That is amazing. And with that, I have to say that that particular goal is when I started raising funds for them, I set myself a goal that, this terrain is not the friendliest. Although some of it is fairly unusually flat. Vertically flat, that is. Okay, I guess we're just going to pillar. But I set a goal, a fundraising goal, that I wanted to raise like $5,000 for them to assure that they were in a stable financial situation until they could get something going, and so on. And this means that that particular fundraising goal is, well, we're about now, I'm not 100% certain, but I believe it's about something a little over 25% of the way towards that goal, and I am in a very untenable position here. Very, very untenable. Yeah, just kind of stair step my way down a little bit here. Down, not up. There we go. Only to have to go back up again over here. Yes, not the friendliest of terrain, but we'll manage. And we're off. Free of the mountain that would imprison us. Alright, there we go. Really got to stop doing that. Anyway, so that was really, truly awesome and very encouraging, both to them and to me. I really appreciate that. I can't say how much I appreciate that. That was amazing and awesome and truly over the top, and yeah, that was great. And it actually raises a significant hope that I'm actually going to reach a goal in some kind of a reasonable time span, and someday there will be a time when one of these goals is reached where we'll make a big deal out of it, press F3 and find out how far I've gone so far, and maybe go ahead and build some kind of a monument on that location and then proceed onward, continuing. I really am curious. I really do want to know how far I've gone and so on. But there you go. It's going to happen. I know it now for certain. Well, I know it anyway, but it's helpful sometimes to see the progress. You see the progress toward the goal that gets you to the point where you can go ahead and hit F3, do the official celebration thing, a celebratory live stream and stuff like that would be cool. I've been thinking about live streaming some of this Journey to the FarLands anyway, not with any F3 pressed on it on that occasion, but just a live stream where maybe I would say go 10 or 15 or 20 Minecraft days, or however long I could manage to sit here and do this and continue talking without getting to the point where I'm boring myself or boring viewers, or let's see, let's get a little bit more wool here. You know, just do a live stream to make some more progress, to make a large chunk of progress, many days worth. And well, like for example, episode 50 is coming up not too awfully far in the not too distant future, and perhaps then would be an idea, would be a good time to say celebrate 50 episodes of the Journey to the FarLands with a live stream, not an F3 live stream, but a live stream, and make some progress, sit here looking at some wonderful nostalgic Minecraft beta terrain generation, and talk about whatever comes to mind and answer questions and ask questions and just generally question reality. Okay, you think maybe I can jump a block far enough out there to hit that water? Or maybe I could find that out. I've after sunrise, because we're getting really close to sunset. All right. Drop a bed. Oh, really? Really, Minecraft? You know, that gives me an idea. Brings to mind an idea that I've actually had before. But my idea is for a mod. And the name of this mod would be, I'm 55 years old, I'll sleep any blasted time I want to. Because that's kind of how I feel about it. Minecraft puts up that little things, you can only sleep at night. I'm sorry, I'm 55 years old, I'll sleep any time I want. And that's my automatic response to every time I see that, you know. Now, I think that would be a really cool mod. It would be something that what it would do is that instead of telling you you can't when you go to sleep in the daytime, is it would advance the Minecraft day by, say, 8 hours. And that way, if you were wanting to skip the day and get to the night, you could do that. Maybe you have a project in mind that requires night. You're working on some kind of mob farm or something. And so you need night because you need mobs to be spawning out on the surface and whatnot. And or maybe you're just doing something cinematic or whatever, and you need night for things to be right. So this way you could sleep through the day and get to the night. And you might even go so far as to have an item that you could make that if that item was in your inventory or placed in the world close to your bed, then when you go to sleep, you could set an alarm and wake up at a particular time of day. You know, that would be kind of cool. I would love to see such a mod. You know, I mean, I couldn't use it in this world because this world is a strict vanilla beta 1.7.3 no mods world, because that's how farlanding is done. This is how you farland. You do it strict vanilla, no mods, no cheats or anything like that. But I would be very interested in a mod like that in my regular single-player vanilla world. I use Optifine in that world. I wouldn't be adverse to using a mod such as this that didn't alter things in such a significant way that it would ruin the world if the mod was suddenly not available. Oh, okay. Digging, digging, digging. Having first checked to know that there is something down there to dig all the way to the surface. And if you hear that god-awful noise, that is my neighbors suddenly breaking character. They have been quiet neighbors for a very long time, for years in fact, and all of a sudden they're out there with some vehicle, car, truck, whatever, I don't know, racing the engine into the carport. And of course their carport is less than 15 feet from where I'm sitting, so I get to hear that, and by extension you probably get to hear that. Or at least if you do hear that kind of a sound, that's what it is. And of course they have been quiet as mice all day. I start recording, and what do you know, now somebody's out there racing an engine. Isn't that wonderful? undergrowths are getting kind of thick here. Ah, well. It could be worse. They're not doing it like 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. That's good. I admit it would be better if they weren't doing it while I was recording something. But then again, there could be a lot worse things going on. I have lived in places in the past where the sound of car engine racing would have been music compared to the yelling and screaming and fighting and occasional gunshots that I have heard in places I've lived in the past. So I suppose it could be a lot worse. Anyway, I guess that's the price you pay when you live anywhere near any other human beings. Sometimes they're going to make unpleasant noises. Honestly, though, to be fair to them, they've lived next door to me for years and years, and very rarely is there any obnoxious levels of noise coming from there. So I really can't complain. I just had to mention it because I was hearing it. It sounded kind of loud to me, so that means I'm pretty sure that you guys can hear it. Especially since I'm sure most of you have much better hearing than I do. You know, I might not hear it in the recording, but it's very possible that others will. Anyway, onward. Find a topic that is actually interesting in some way, shape, or form? Oh yeah, that mod. If anybody does make it, and if they were to do something crazy like actually name it, I'm 55 years old, I'll sleep any damn time I want, you know, let me know. That would be cool. I would be happy to use that mod and spotlight it and so on, and, you know, give you all the credit for awesomeness, because that would truly be an awesome thing to have. The ability to sleep anytime during a Minecraft day. And maybe even set an alarm to wake up at a particular time of day. That would be good. I don't know how easy that would be to do. I know almost nothing about creating mods and how involved it is. I do know that it can be very involved, and what seems like the simplest of things can be, well, very involved, very complicated sometimes. I have no idea how any of that works other than, well, the only thing I know about modding is that most modding requires the use of something called Minecraft Coder Pack, which has to be recreated or updated every time Minecraft updates. The Minecraft Coder Pack team have to pretty much reverse engineer Minecraft in order to update MCP. And this is the reason that mods take so long to update when Minecraft updates, because updating MCP can take upwards of 2 months or more, depending on how much changes there has been in Minecraft since the last update. And I've seen it on the Minecraft forums, you know, Minecraft updates, and all of a sudden the forum threads for every mod that people like is full of people commenting and saying, when are you going to update? In spite of the fact that there is plenty of mention in the aforementioned threads that we're working on an update, but we can't do it until MCP is done. Yeah. They don't pay attention, they don't listen, they don't remember from the last 7 or 8 or 10 or 20 times or whatever it was that Minecraft updated, that they had the same thing. No, it's just get in there on the thread and start going, hey, when are you going to update? Well, as soon as I can. I have to wait for this to update first, because I use this to make my updates. Quit nagging me. You know, and then they wonder why sometimes a mod author will just throw his hands up and say, okay, I'm done. I am no longer going to do this. Okay, one more bed. One more of these. The Heidi pole. Although it's not actually hiding, it's just the out-of-reach bed pole. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, I've seen where more than once there have been mod authors that just, they get tired of the endless complaints and nagging about updates and so on, in spite of what they tell people. Hey, I will update as soon as I can, but I can't do so until this is updated. And that's going to take time, because there's no way for it to not take time when you have to, like, reverse engineer something like Minecraft. You know, that's not a fast process. And I've heard more than one story about mod authors that just say, okay, too much, not interested, not gonna do this anymore, go get your mod somewhere else. And then they just stop working on it. And all of a sudden, what people liked in a mod is not there anymore, because too many people drove the author nuts. Yeah. How did I get onto that? Oh yeah, the mod that I thought would be such a great idea. Well, I do think it would be a great idea. And it would be awesome if somebody were to make that mod, but, you know, I realize that it's a lot of work, and it may not necessarily be a great idea in anybody else's mind. I don't know. But anyway, enough of that, I suppose. We need to progress forward and to other topics. Let's see. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time. I've had a big Minecraft nostalgia thing going on lately. I've watched I've spent a lot of time watching old Minecraft LPs. I've recently rewatched Etho's first Minecraft LP back on Chocolate Island, back in the early days of Minecraft beta. And in fact, I'm not sure, but I think I'm ashamed that I'm not 100% sure, because I recently rewatched it, like I said, but I think he actually started that in late alpha and then progressed through most of beta in that world. I don't remember 100%, but I did recently rewatch that series, and that was awesome. Takes me way back rewatching stuff like that. And then of course there's the Minecraft series that is, in my mind anyway, it is the definitive Minecraft Let's Play, and that is, of course, Co's Quest. I have watched the entire Co's Quest playlist no less than, I think, about 8 times now. And that's something over 200 videos, with a lot of great stuff going on, a lot of progression. That one did start in alpha. And it progressed all the way into, I'm thinking around shortly after release. I mean, yes, CoStar did have a really long hiatus in Co's Quest, and then he got back in there shortly after Minecraft 1.0, and there were some more episodes. Then eventually he decided that, hey, quest complete, objective achieved, and the story is over, and thanks for watching, and all that great stuff, and so on, and made an official end to it. And that's fine, but that was the ultimate Minecraft Let's Play, in my personal opinion, at least. That's not to say there aren't a lot of really good Minecraft Let's Plays. There are. But that one, to me, that one set the standard, you know? It did. It set a standard that, you know, this is good stuff. He had fun with it. He did a lot of stuff. He built, he traveled, he explored. And one of the things I liked about his Let's Play was that he managed to do it without yelling and screaming and crying and fussing and making all kind of god-awful noise. And he managed to do it without a lot of cursing and foul language and stuff like that. That was really great, you know. If you watch Co's Quest, you can find out that, yes, it is possible to do a Minecraft Let's Play without dropping an F-bomb every other phrase. You know, I have seen a lot of Minecraft videos that, from the description and from what other people said about them, looked like they had a lot of potential, where so-and-so built this awesome thing, and so on. And so I start to watch the video, and then it's unprintable word after unprintable word after unprintable word, and after about 2 or 3 minutes of that, I just have to click off the video and go on to something else. Even if they were doing something I wanted to see, I didn't want to hear their language throughout the whole thing, you know. And people don't realize that while they don't think anything of such things, that a lot of people are very put off by that kind of thing, by the excessive use of, shall we say, strong language or colorful metaphors. You know, a lot of people are really, really put off by that, and people making videos don't often take that into consideration. Instead, they're just F this and F that, and so on, you know. And I don't think that's a really great way to be. And then, of course, there's times when those same people will come along and say, hey, how come I'm not getting the views I used to get? Well, probably because your viewers started growing up and realizing that they didn't want to hear F this and F that every other word. You know, that might be it. Maybe, you know, it just could actually possibly maybe be a thing. At least it's food for thought. And anyway, I have to say, this is one of the longest stretches of frozen ocean that I think I've seen in beta Minecraft. This one is going on for a very long time, because it goes way back there quite a ways. It reminds me of a time in modded Minecraft. I kind of went on a quest. I was looking for a particular item that you would find in the world, a particular kind of tree that I needed for something to do with a mod. And so I went out on a quest looking for it. It was sort of rare-ish. And I got about roughly 4,000 blocks out from spawn, and still did not find any what I was looking for, and I searched the area surrounding spawn for about 4,000 blocks in every direction. And out to the east, I ran into an ocean. I said, okay, fine. We'll make a boat. We'll travel over the ocean and see if we can find this thing on the next continent over. And so I proceeded to boat my way across the ocean. And that had me in that boat on that ocean for no less than 3 full episodes, most of which was time accelerated, if I remember right. And by the time I finally struck land and found a new continent, I was 34,000 blocks from spawn. That was insane. The oceans at that time, and I believe that was in Minecraft beta 1. Or no, not beta. Minecraft 1.4.7, I believe. And yeah, I need a hidey hole is what I need. Alright. Enough wandering around back and forth here. Let's get down this way. Yeah. There we go. It'll even face the right direction. How about that? All right. Well, as we dig in, I will say once again, thank you to any and all who donate. Thank you to Mr. Brian for your amazing donation of amazing awesomeness. That was really, truly fantastic. And thank you everybody for watching and being supportive in whichever way you choose to support this journey to the FarLands and going along with it in this virtual sense. Always appreciate that. And you can donate to the causes that we're working for here on the official Journey to the FarLands website, which is not so much a website as it's a page on my blog, but you know what I mean. Alright, that should be enough of that. Alright, well, we're ready to pack it in for another night here in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. As always, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.